Hello there, everybody. This is Cholera, and this is going to be another weekend of commentating. I am a lot more well-rested this Saturday than I was last night on Friday night. It's been a very busy week for me, but I'll be doing a couple more games, and this is the MST latter half of group number, I think it is 9. Actually, no, it's 8. And in any case, if you don't remember, this is the group that had Jaedong losing to Ganzi in Game 1. In Game 2, Dr. K was defeated by Effort, and in Game 3, Effort managed to beat Ganzi to leave the group. So right now, we're going to be watching the losers game. Who could imagine that Jaedong would be in it? But he is, and he's going to face Dr. K here. Dr. K, not known for much except for his weird name and the fact that he's actually the captain of SKT1 somehow. I mean, you know, it's not like they don't have any experienced players. You know, no one's ever heard of a Boxer or, you know, I Love UV or Go Rush or Bisu or, you know, even Fantasy. But no, Dr. K is their captain. I mean, I understand I Love UV obviously is their assistant coach, and Boxer is their pimp daddy. So and Bisu is their hair toss. So I mean, I guess someone's got to go and be the captain. Might as well be someone no one's ever heard of, Dr. K. Anyway, we're going to be seeing how Dr. K fares here in this MST Survivor group. Remember, he has to win this game or else he's eliminated, and Jaedong, if he loses, would be eliminated also. And whoever wins will be going into the 5th game to face off against Ganzi. Now, to continue about my weekend of commentating, tomorrow I'm actually very happy to announce I'll be at the World Cyber Game Invitational, which is an American kind of an invitational tournament with the top 4 players from the national USA qualifiers last year, and it'll be in the Samsung Experience Center in New York City. My man Rides and I will be chilling with those cats there. I think it's G5 Louder, Machine, and the other guy. I'll remember his name in a second. Sorry about that other guy. I don't know if you watch my commentaries or not. But anyway, looks like we got Dr. K moving up here and putting up a pylon at his natural expansion. Yeah, this week I've been totally busy. I was actually at work until 10 o'clock 2 days this week. 10 p.m. Working on a grant proposal. So, yeah, not for me either. Not getting money for myself, but for my boss. So it's not been a very well rested week, I'll tell you that. So basically, last night I was falling asleep a little bit. Sorry about that, for those of you who watched and were like, what's going on? But no, I tried to do my best job. So let's see what happens here. Jaedong looks like he's gone for a 9 pool, by the way. Jaedong looking like he's suffering a little bit from Flash syndrome. Uh-oh. Could it be the new Flash flu spreading across Korea among the pro gamers? Like, you know, basically messing up their CPU cores inside of their big StarCraft brains. That is not good for Jaedong. Those eye twitches scare me a little bit. Anyway, it is G5 Louder, Machine, and In Control. No, is it In Control? I am totally confused. I thought it wasn't going to be In Control because of some other reason. But we'll find out. I'm actually just doing a quick look for this so I don't sound silly. And anyway, look at this, 91% to 9 here. Certainly, oh, it's In Control. Wait, no. Wait, I have no idea. You know what? I'm not even gonna talk anymore. Because I'm looking at last year's information. So, anyway, we're seeing the probe here scouting in the natural expansion. It's spotted the 9 pool, and the 9 pool is gonna, you know, be revealed. And it does seem like Jaedong is going to be probably stopped from doing any damage to the man Dr. K here. Oh, it's Noni, G5 Louder, and Machine. There we go. All right. That was an ordeal. So focus back to this game between Jaedong and Dr. K. Dr. K, I think his best strategy is to go for some kind of a fast rush, to be honest. I've actually seen him win a game against, I forget what Zerg it was, but it was also in the MST last season. I did a commentary of it on Destination, where he went just pure speed lots, rushed across the map, and across the bridges with just tons of speed lots, and then managed to kill his Zerg opponent before he could react in time. So maybe something like that would be beneficial for Dr. K. I don't think playing a standard build would necessarily be a good idea against, the master of Zerg here. And Jaedong looks like he's going to go for a double expand. Meanwhile, Dr. K playing very cautiously, picking up another cannon. That's kind of a little bit surprising, but I guess he really doesn't want to run by. On this map, it is quite possible to, because the choke point from the main to the Nantro was pretty wide. Jaedong finally, I think, has just killed off the scouting probe. If it was a Bisu probe, it would be alive still, but it's not. Bisu's probe would still be at full health and killing drones. He's got such sick probes. Has Dr. K transferred probes? No, he hasn't transferred probes. That is kind of a new mistake, to be absolutely honest. As you could tell in the minimap, he's got no dots around his main nexus, around his natural nexus rather. So he didn't transfer probes. That is very, very surprising for a player on the pro level not to transfer probes when their nexus is done. So that doesn't bode too well for Dr. Korea here. We'll have to see how he does. Jaedong going to go for a 3-hatch lair build to open up here, very standard. And I'm not even sure if Jaedong got speed or not. It's possible he didn't even get speed. Yeah, he didn't even get speed, even though he did get gas early on. Kind of a fake out, I guess. And Dr. K has built one extra cannon, that means, for really not too much purpose that early on. He's going to go for a Stargate next, very standard opening here. And I really do think Speedlots would be a good decision on this map, actually. Not just because he's facing Jaedong, but because this map is actually pretty spread out, as you can see. There's, because Jaedong's double expanded, he has to face attacks from potentially 2 directions that are not mutually defendable. So there's a Citadel going up. I don't think anyone's going to go Corsair Reaver on this map. It's really not a, it's very open in the middle, and, you can definitely do better with some kind of ground attack. So we'll see how he does, though. Jaedong looks like he's not getting gas from his natural, which means most likely he's going to go 5-hatch. And, Jaedong, unlike Flash, does not feel the need to be retarded when he plays a player who's, not as good as him. A few notches below him. He doesn't have to do something fancy like what Flash does and nearly kill himself, like against Hyuk. For those of you who haven't watched that, it's MST group, whatever, the final game. Has a lot of viewers, so you can find that one. Group 4 or something like that. Flash versus Hyuk. I did spoil the ending a little bit, but if you haven't watched it, it is a much-see game. So we're possibly going to see Citadel of Adun researching speed. Another scouting probe being intercepted and killed. And Jaedong, of course, is going to have some Scourge. We'll see if Dr. K, he's going to go in for the scout. He's not going to bother killing an Overlord. He wants to know... Well, actually, no. He's going to kill the Overlord. He's actually going to get 2 Overlords. That's not bad. And Templar Archive's going up. So perhaps not a Speedlot rush. Given this opening, it's probably not. It's probably more of a conventional Templar build. And there's Jaedong with probably 2 more hatcheries. Okay, so we're going to see Dr. K putting a little pressure here. He's actually got 4 Zealots here. So that's a nice little force that he might be able to use to pick off a couple of drones if he knows about this expansion. And actually, he's going there. That's a smart move there. That is a very smart move. Jaedong trying to make a wall there with an evolution chamber, and it's not going to get up on time. I think this Sun Colony could go down, which could be very bad here for Jaedong. Jaedong going to have to engage here with his Lings, but Dr. K looks, wow, Dr. K getting confused. I think he probably should have just gone for the Sunken, to be absolutely honest. Yep, now he's going to do no damage at all. Alright. So, Jaedong out-microing Dr. K, to say the least. Dr. K has discovered the new expansion, but he's out of forces here. Jaedong dispatching that little 4-Zealot attack effortlessly. And we'll see what Dr. K has to say about that, if he has anything. Excuse me, he's getting a robotics facility fairly early too, and an Archon. That's a little surprising. I don't see a reason to get that Archon, to be honest. I don't think he had a reason to think there would be any Mutalisks, so if I were him, I probably would have saved them as High Templar, but we'll see. I mean, can he make a game of this is the question. He's getting a robotics facility, which makes me think that he's thinking there's going to be some kind of lurker play coming up, perhaps getting early observers, but really that also is, I think, a rather poor judgment if he's done a better scouting job. If he, has done a scouting job, he should know that Jaedong has not gone for, very fast tech. Most likely he's going to be going for mass Hydralisks, as we see right here. pumping out Hydras, given that it is a 5-hatch opening. So really, it's not that great of an idea to go for the early robotics facility. And obviously there are reasons. I mean, a lot of you guys are going to state some of them, I'm sure, in the comments. But really, there's reasons, and yet there's still there's a trade-off for everything. And robotics facility this early, I feel, is a unnecessary trade-off. So we'll see what happens. This is interesting. He's building a lot of Corsairs. Not sure how effective that's going to be, though. I'm not sure exactly what strategy he's thinking about. Maybe some kind of Corsair